Hi everyone, it is Ray. Thanks for joining me again. Today, let's do some more rebuilds. I'm excited about it. Are you excited about it? You should be, because I'm going to show you a new build that I've been working on. Can't really say I've been working on it. I did it one night, and I don't know, people are telling me to call it brass knuckles. I thought Kanthal knuckles, dual Kanthal knuckles. I can't really come up with a name for it so much as pretty much a flat microcoil, kind of. See if I can show you this real quickly here. Focus, focus, focus. Not focusing? Can you even see that? It's pretty well used. I've been using it for a couple days. But that's besides the point. Oh, that's too much. All right, whatever. So anyways, that's what I'm going to show you how to do. The 0.3, try and mimic the same build, right? Why not? Let me go ahead and put some juice on this. And I can show you how this little fancy coil build of mine works. It's on the IGO-W with the GU clone on a fairly fresh battery. So you can see good vapor production on it. Taste is pretty good too. So we'll go and bring you into build mode. I'll bring you all nice and up close and personal, and we'll build this. All right. So stay tuned for the up close. I'm gonna do a grim green here. Okay, welcome to the new and improved up close version where you can see all the damage to my fingers from doing all this trout fishing recently. Okay, so we're going to start by making our Kanthal knuckles. First things first, I'll show you. I'm using some 27 gauge Kanthal. You can use 26 if you want to go a little bit lower, 28 if you want to go a little bit higher. But really you're limited, it seems like, to this build to only do 4 loops, but I'll show you. So I'm using my little precision screwdriver here. This is 2 millimeter screwdriver. Whatever, let's get to it. So first things first, you need to wrap 4 coils, or 4 wraps. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that one's ugly. There we go. 5. Turn this around. Let's see. Here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I gave it 1 too many. Let's back that one off. That one was ugly anyway, right? Okay. Let's go ahead and straighten this one out. Give it a squish. Squish! Squish little coils. You see that? Yeah, you can, because I have a nice new camera now, so I can do this stuff. Just bear with me. I'm getting used to this whole nice camera thing here. So there. We got 5 little coils. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. You need 5 so you can do 4 loops. You'll see why in a second here. So let me straighten out these legs. Take this off the screwdriver. There we go. See that little tiny coil there? Not bad looking. This would work, but it's not what we're building. So next thing you do is you smash it. So we take this and smash it down, smash it really hard. Smash it. Smashed my coil. Now we back off this wire here. So I'm trying to keep my fingers out of the way. But we bend this leg back out. And then we bend this leg back out. So this is getting rid of 1 whole coil. Now, grab it by the ends here, bend these out. All right. main thing you're trying to do here is keep them uniform, because you're actually not getting loops anymore or perfect circles. You are making little ovals, kind of like how a pair of brass knuckles would look. Flatten it out, make sure they're all fairly uniform. This one can use a bit more, and that one can use a little bit more. I try my best to make sure that these coils are all separated from each other. I don't want them laying on top of one another on this build. This is actually a flat wire build. All right, you see that? That is what I'm talking about. That is your Kanthal knuckle. Isn't that thing cool looking? All right, so there you go. That's your coil. Isn't that weird? I thought so. I didn't even think this was going to work. But you know what? It did. Go ahead and put this in the IGO-W. So I don't really think it matters so much how, which leg goes in or however you want to call it, just as long as they fit in there. And these you want tight up against. All right. Let's go ahead. And I tighten down my post screws now. You can do this as a single if you'd like, really. I don't think it matters so much. But I like duals. I like going a little bit lower resistance. But I'm sure if you tried to build this with some heavier gauge, 26, 24, even 22 for you crazy adventurous type, you could pull this off with that, I'm sure. I'm just using 27 because that's what I got. So now we got our coil in there. See? Got your coil in there. But what happens here is this coil is now butted up against this drip well. So we need to pull the drip well or the wire away from the drip well. So I normally kind of like do this with my fingers if I can, or some of my other little trusty tools here, like my little Allen wrench, so I can keep this all. Hey, let's get back on camera there. You see that? Kind of. All right, and just pull it away from the drip well. Pull it away from the drip well. Pull it away from the, there we go. It pulled away from the drip well. And then I flatten it out, grab your tweezers. It seems to be easier with tweezers. You can get in there fairly well without having to bunch it up. Let me just check it myself here. Still a little too close for my liking. I just pull it away. Pull it away, because if it touches your drip well, you're going to have shorts, and we don't like shorts. It's my song about not liking shorts. What'd you think? Stick to my day job? There we go. That's perfect. Look at that thing of beauty right there. See? Nice, knuckly looking thing there. Let's see what our, looking at there. 0.65. Check for shorts. Anything? Oh, we got a short. Look at that. See that? Let's tighten this down. Get real resistance. There we go. Now we got no shorts. 0.63. Not too shabby, right? All right. So instead of doing an edit here, I made another one before I made the video. See, doesn't that look cool? Yeah, it does. Just agree with me. It looks cool. So let's go ahead and insert my second coil. Go. Get in your hole, stupid wire. Bend that out. Why do you not want to go? There you go. Same thing. Pull it in tight. And we screw these back down. Almost there. All right, double check, boom, 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 boom. And we're looking at 0.28. Are we? Oh, what's that? We got short here. Oh, we went to 0.3. 0.3. Oh, I see what was happening. It was touching here. See? Don't do that. There we go. Perfect. That's what we were looking for. 0.3 ohms. So, just like we did with the other coil, let's flatten it out because this is a flat coil. Paperclip. Paperclip is a pretty important tool when I use it for building, believe it or not. It's the same thing. Push it away. So, do this again. Flatten it out with my tweezers. And the reason I do this, and I'm very anal about this, is you want it to be completely flat. So when it lays, we're going to put a bed of cotton down. This isn't going to have little cotton loops and all that creepy stuff going on there. We want a nice, perfect, flat coil. And this, to me, looks pretty good. So, I think we need to tighten some screws here. Yeah, we do. Or at least I do. You're just watching me do this. Unless you're doing it with me, then right on. Check your post. Oh, there we go. Nice and tight. Tight. And tight. All right. So now we're going to 0.28 again. All right. Is everything still 0.28? Everything's 0.28. Okay. 0.28 it is. So let me go ahead and take this off of here. Put it onto my GU. First things first, let us put the locking switch on so I don't fire this onto my hand and give myself some Kanthal knuckle burn marks. So pull these wires out. Give me. All right, again, you pull these wires out, check your screws. Tighten everything down. Make sure everything's good. So that's it. This is your dual Kanthal knuckle. Look at that. Let's go ahead and unlock this and give it a fire. So now what we need to do is go ahead and put our cotton back on. And I never thought I'd want an ohm meter. I had a multimeter before. But man, you know, these sure do come in handy when you're building. Alright, so there, that's what we're looking at. We got a 0.34. That seems a little bit more reasonable. 0.28 was a little too much. Alright, on with the build. See this? Alright. We got some cotton. I use cotton for all my builds. And doing cotton cloud builds is one of the easiest things to do. I just sort of take little pieces of cotton, pull them off, and then we put them right underneath that coil. Make sure you get it all the way in that far corner so we're not getting any hot spots in there. Kind of give it a little stuff. And I try and like set my coils up. So again, I'm using an IGO-W. For these coils, since it's a flat coil, I want it level with the build deck or the drip well, whatever you would like to call it. Because my air hole is lined up right there. So when I'm inhaling the air is going right over the top of these coils. Seems to work really well. Same thing, get it stuffed in that far corner first. And you know, I put quite a bit of cotton in here, and it does seem to wick very well. I might just be having, you know, odd thing that it's happening for me, since I'm kind of putting this stuff in there pretty tight. I mean, not like I normally do with a regular like nano coil build. I'm putting quite a bit of cotton in here. I get a lot of fluid, or e-juice as you might call it, in my drip well. Alright, so let's flatten this one down just a tad. Same with this one. Double check, make sure cotton's touching all of your Kanthal knuckles here. Let's give it a look with the cotton now. Look at that. That look pretty? Like, just vape it already. Okay. Hi, how's it going? Nice to meet you. My name's Ray. Where's my juice? Here's my juice. Oh, you're crooked. There. What do you think? Pretty? Pretty. All right. I'm using some Demented Liquids Melancholy, 6 milligram nicotine. And this is 50/50 juice. And it's blueberries and cream. Yummy, yummy. In my vape tummy. Whatever. So let's oh, lots of juice. And remember, the first time that you're putting juice in here on some fresh cotton, if you're fairly new to this, which you might be, or you might not, and you already know this, but saturate your wick. Saturate it very, very well. Your first couple fires might not be spectacular, but you want to make sure that your cotton is fully saturated before you do this. Let's see. Look at it, bubbly, bubbly, bubbly. See what I mean? It's kind of saturated right now, so we're not getting tons of vapor coming out of there. So let's boil off some of that. Boil vapor. Blueberries and cream. Delicious. All right, now we're ready. Let me put that cap back on. Find my lovely drip tip. Give it a vape. I know you saw my other build. Now we'll see this build. So there you have it. Dual Kanthal knuckles, IGO-W, Chi-Yu clone. I'm Ray Lopez, Great White Mexican, whatever you want to call me. That's who I am. I'm going to be doing more build videos after this. I got the dual dragon. I got my octacoil build that people have been requesting. I got quite a few different builds I've been looking at. Maybe do some vertical coils and all that wonderful jazz. So stick with me. I appreciate you coming to my channel. I appreciate you watching my videos. I appreciate getting the questions. I love being able to answer these and help you guys out. I hope you guys enjoy watching them as much as I do making them. So please stick around, check it out. And also, I do have a Facebook group, shameless plug, called The Cotton Collective. It's all about building with cotton and everything vape. So, you know, I'll put the link down below here in the description area. Come take a look, join our group, say hi, show us your builds, ask some questions, get some answers, and, you know, enjoy your vape. Vape on, everyone. Have a good night.